Hello. Oh, hello, hello. You know, it is Father's Day, or very near Father's Day, in the United States of America, how I live. I live in Vermont, in a cave. My name is Gobla Gool. I am a fairy goblin. And my friend, Dr. Sir Joy, asked me to do today's ASMR session for you fathers, really to explore healthy masculine energies, right? Now, many of you know, and if you don't know my story, you can find it in this link up here. My origin story, right? When I became a fairy goblin, I transcended gender, totally transcended it, Yeah, I became gender non-binary, right? And it's Pride Month here around the world. So, but yeah, the queer folks, they don't accept me too much. I don't know, but also, honestly, in my whole journey of becoming who I am, I really have transcended ego and identity markers in many ways, right? But I do love I love that I transcended gender. I really do. But in order to make the gentlemen, the fathers more comfortable, I wore a suit today, right? Because I'm a mystical being. I don't want to make anybody nervous, right? Depending on what side of the socio-political aisle you are, your dudes are fragile, you get nervous. I wore a suit, okay? I say you feel comfortable with me, okay? Anyway, I'm supposed to make people relax and go to sleep. Okay, okay, here we go. Now I got some cool stuff, right? So again, we're gonna be looking at positive masculinity, right? I got my VHS collection to share with you. Okay, I was almost gonna put on some of the tapes, but you know what? I want to hear in the comments below if there's a tape from my collection you want me to share snippets. We're going to do it in the next video, okay? So put it in the comments. I'm just going to show you my collection. And believe it or not, it's a very masculine freaking collection, I think. I think there's definitely some, there's some, universal, and maybe some Q as in queer, aesthetics going on, but for the most part, a very masculine collection of VHS videos. I think we're gonna go through those. We're gonna make sounds. I remember when I became a goblin, I got these gorgeous claws. Right, I love my hands. I love these beautiful hands. So I'm gonna be tapping on things with my fairy goblin hands, making nice noises. Oh, let me show you my little friend. Oh, look at this guy. I think he kind of look like me. He kind of look like me. Oh, oh, look at this little guy. Oh, he got a brain. He got a big brain like me, right? you got, oh, here we got a little extra intelligence. Now, being a mystical being as I am, I do have some extra special, intuition, maybe some, psychic powers. I can reach into the quantum field, kind of like this little fella, yeah. But we don't think about that too much. Now, speaking of the intuition and the psychic powers that I have, I thought that I would relax you, dads, right? And again, you don't have to be a father to watch this video. You might be just exploring a positive relationship to your masculinity, however you identify, right? We all have aspects of the feminine and masculine, all of us, right? And we're going to talk about that more as we go along. So, look at it. Oh, but now someone, Dr. Sir Joy told me that someone mentioned in the comments that they this little, I think I'm hypnotizing myself. I'm losing focus. It's like you could look through and not follow the movie thing that creates its own type of very centralized focus, right? Or you can focus on the movement. Oh, very pleasurable. Creating a nice little ASMR visual effects for you. Oh, I mean Gobla Gool. Gobla Gool. Providing you this relaxation on this June day or evening. Maybe you're trying to go to sleep. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Pocket watch. Oh. Welcome to my beautiful mountain lair where you're coming to relax. Right? Oh, as usual, whenever I do these little visitations on this channel, I find that I'm dealing a lot with metallic material. I love the metallic material. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you know. You earned this bit of relaxation and downtime, right? Yeah, there you did. You did. There you good job. All right. Maybe I'll do that again later now. But I also brought a beautiful pendant that I made, right? It has a labradorite crystal in the center. It has smoky quartz and this clay. It's not the prettiest thing of the whole world, but I mean, I'm a goblin, okay? All right, this is pretty for a goblin to made it. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. All right, so let's move this one around now. Labradorite crystal associated with intuition. Yes, let's see if you dads could tap into some of these mystical energies, right? Right. Boosting your sense of empathy and connection. These are not qualities we associate so much with dads, right? But guess what? Fellas, you can attain this sort of peace and contentment as well. Yeah, and connection and empathy. Oh, don't listen to that freaking muskrat, right? Elon Muskrat, although, it's an insult to muskrats. Muskrats are actually pretty cool. But this freaking guy that says the worst thing is empathy, what a load. What a crock of poop. Not really. Not really. I mean, come on. No way. No way. What the wisdom traditions tell us through millennia, all through time, is that love, right? Is the greatest. It's the greatest thing we have. It's what binds us all. Literally the fabric of the universe is love. Yeah. Now, it's interesting because we're talking about love. Can love and the dollar bill, right? Or this is a golden $100 bill. Can these exist together? And maybe this is the real thing. To prove to ourselves that they can. Right? That this doesn't have to be a tool of domination and violence. Perpetrating the misery of our world. Is it this? Let's reflect. lights reflect and we get a little sleepy, right? Yeah. Creating nice little noises, yeah, I do, with my claws. What kind of little scampering is this? You know, I got a hand in some experimental art, so this does sound like kind of a cool instrument, if I'd say so myself. This feels very appropriate for Dr. Absurd Joy's channel, and I love Dr. Absurd Joy. Yeah, that's a good person. That's a very good, very nice person. Yeah, very, very good, very good. All right. Wishing you abundance, wishing for you on this Father's Day that you don't feel the oppression, right? I think fathers are socially conditioned, right? Boys, men, boys to men, socially conditioned to provide by hook or crook, you know. And this is an oppressive force on our boys and our men. Right, so mainly find abundance and joy in the work that we do, in the providing that we may or may not do. My dad. My dad was a bit of a deadbeat dad. He didn't provide for us. He wasn't really around. Anyway, that's another story. Let me not get into that. But my grandfather, Louis P. Perillo, an incredible guy, wonderful man. Now, where am I going here now? Let's look at this. We're gonna bring this again. I'm a mystical being. I'm gonna bring in this beautiful stone, this arrow from, and I believe this is from a Native American reservation. It was given to me as a gift. You know, a lot of people come to my mountain lair here. They give me things. Look at this. It's gorgeous. I mean, it looks like jade, but it's probably not. Oh, maybe it's, I don't know what kind of stone it is. Gorgeous. But this arrow, right? This pointing, this directness, the strength, the deliberateness of the masculine energy, right? So let's honor this. It's a good thing. And all gender identifying people can tap into this masculine quality. It's for all of us. All. Right? Yeah. I like this object. So we're imbuing our session with this. And what am I going to imbue one more time? You know, there's a lot of unrest right now. There's a lot of wonderful protests happening. No Kings protests happening this weekend. Very important. People in the United States rising up against authoritarianism, fascism, some of the real antiquated, very violent and scary energies that are coming up right now globally, and also what has been happening Israel and Gaza, a lot of intense stuff. I'm gonna bring in this, let us coexist together, all together, no one greater than another. We're really working together. Guess what? As stewards of this planet, Now we see that this planet is not just going to be able to survive and give to us forever if we don't take care of the natural resources of this planet. So how we treat each other also reflects to how we treat our planet. Let's reflect on that this Father's Day. Right? The father and the mother together. Okay. And races and religious groups coexisting and working together, respecting one another, religious and non-religious entities. Yeah, so bringing this energy into it as well. Now, shall we get into this VHS collection that I have? Oh, I'm so excited to show you. Well, if we're talking about one of the great father archetypes, and a very intense one. Oh, look at this. Oh, the great James Gandolfini as Tony Soprano. Now, there's some water stains here in my cave. This has got a little damage. But look at this. The complete first season of VHS. Oh, this was given as a gift to me. And, oh, a very cherished gift. I pop these in, I watch them. Oh, the humor, the violence. I mean, it's it's a bit much. But like great works of art, there is something that we learn. Oh, look at this. Now, oh, I don't think the tapes are put in proper order. They're not. Okay. Now this is what's cool because when you get an actual package like this, you can see the first episode is called The Sopranos. Second episode, 46 long. Episode 3, Denial, Anger, Acceptance. Episode 4, Meadowlands, oh, New Jersey. Episode 5, College. Episode 6, Pax Soprana. Episode 7, Down Neck. That refers to Newark, New Jersey, where my family's from. Episode 8, The Legend of Tennessee Multisanti. Episode 9, Boca. Episode 10, A Hit is a Hit. Episode 11, Nobody Knows Anything. Episode 12, Isabella. Episode 13, I Dream of Jeannie Cusimano. Wow. I mean, wow. Okay. If one family doesn't kill him, the other family will. And just an incredible piece of entertainment because you have a mob boss suffering panic attacks and has to go into psychotherapy, the absolute, pinnacle of empathy. Well, yeah, in a lot of ways. Wow, I mean, okay, so this is the whole first season. Okay. My next season of the Sopranos. Family redefined. Look at that. Look at this. 5 VHS cassettes. Again, they've got a little water damage in my cave here. Oh, there it is. Look at this. Right. Let me read you the episodes. Oh, these are good. Let me read you the episodes. The complete second season. Episode 1. Guy walks into a psychiatrist's office. As I started a joke, right? Episode 2. Do not resuscitate. Oh. Episode 3. Toodle fucking do. Oh, I said a curse word. I hope that's loud. I don't know what. I don't know the rules on here. Episode 4. Commendatori. Episode 5. Big girls don't cry. Episode 6. The Happy Wanderer. Episode 7. D-Girl. Episode 8. Full Leather Jacket. Episode 9. From Where to Eternity. Episode 10. Bust Out. Episode 11. House Arrest. Episode 12. The Knight in White Satin Armor. Episode 13. Funhouse. Let me tell you, I haven't seen this season, and so, years. It makes me want to watch this. Now, I don't think I own the 3rd season, but I own the 4th on DVD, right? And already they probably stopped making VHSs by this point. The complete 4th season, I don't know if I have the 3rd or not. I can't find it. But the DVD bonus features include 4 audio commentaries with writers Terrence Winter, Michael Imperioli, Robin Green, and Mitchell Burgess, and with series creator David Chase. Episodic previews and recaps of seasons 1, 2, and 3, scene selections, cast and crew biographies. They could put more information in this digital DVD form. This is just wonderful. I'm going to give you another picture. Get another look at this. Look at this gorgeous picture of the whole cast. Adriana, Paulie, Janice, Carmela. Oh, look at everybody. Okay. One of the great icons of American television, of fatherhood, masculinity, very complex take and picture of family dynamics. Wow. Okay, alright, so further into my collection. Let me tell you, I think that every father should know how to dance. So one of the great tapes that I have here is Learn How to Dance with Champion Ron Montez. Yes, let me see, what kind of dances are covered here? Now, I know the social dances, believe it or not. I really do. Well, living, in the 70s in New York City, we all did the hustle. If you were out partying, you knew how to dance, right? Yeah. And that was shortly before I took my leave into a more isolated life here in the mountains in Vermont. Let me see, what kind of dances This is produced and directed by Wayne and Donna Eng. I don't remember what dances do you cover. It doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you. This is a mix. It's a whole mix. Nike. Oh, this is what it is. It's the nightclub two-step. Yeah, see? Let's see. Dance vision. Nightclub two-step. It's a great round montage. We kind of look alike a little. Look. I look like a round montage. Good guy. Good guy there. Now, another dance tape. Now, this one is the American style foxtrot. Oh my God. Guess what? It's a plastic wrap. Clearly, I haven't really watched this one too much. Alright, this is open choreography of the American style foxtrot. I love the foxtrot. Now let me tell you the names of these gorgeous steps in the foxtrot. This is by David Hamilton and Olga Foropanova, Russian dancer. Okay. The first step is the side to feather finish. Oh, love that. And number 2 is the grapevine to Hollywood. Grapevine is a great step in the foxtrot. It's different than the line dancing grapevine. It's very beautiful. Both very beautiful. Number 3, the swivel, developpe, and sway. Developpe means when you take your leg and you bring it like that, and then when you extend, it's like a developing of something, right? Developpe. Oh, now guess what? This move I don't know. The natural hairpin with ronde. Now, natural hairpin I don't know, but a ronde is when you take your leg and you bring it around. Ronde, round. You bring it around. You either glide it on the ground or you bring it in the air and you circle your foot around in a circle. All right. The number 5, rhythm combination and swing. Oh, very exciting. The director is Wayne Eng. Again, Mr. Wayne Eng. Very nice. Dance vision. Okay, so these are more professional style. Ballroom. God, I haven't been in a ballroom in years. Wow, I wonder, what it would be like these days. Okay. I wonder if I would be accepted in a ballroom, with my new appearance and everything. But, maybe in Japan. I feel like in Japan people would be into me. They would understand me. I don't know why. I'm just guessing that. Okay, now, moving on now. This doesn't feel like it pertains to Father's Day very well. But let me tell you, if you want to give your wife or your girlfriend a haircut, I know how to give haircuts. In fact, I cut my own. I cut my own little mop top up here. And sometimes I give it the weird hippies cut. They know I give haircuts. Well, I could give this gypsy cut. Look at this. It's adorable. This is a video education. Oh, the gypsy cut. These cuts are coming back. The mullet is coming back. I've seen it. I've seen it. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. I don't necessarily why I'm even opening this. No reason. We got 2 more haircuts in the collection. You get to bring your wife, bring your girlfriend over. Oh, you know what? You could have this cut. Let me tell you. I think a guy would look cute in this cut. The grown cut. Look at that. Oh. Adorable cut. Let's see if it describes anything about this cut. The chrome cut is a new concept in wavy hair. The cut demonstrates strong interior shapes with the layering to achieve an asymmetry to project a strong outline shape. Okay, well, yeah, there we go. I like the cut. And if you came over, I could give you that cut. Oh, now look at this one. Oh, the median cut. Oh, I loved it. Look at that. Now, the way people are wearing their bangs these days, these are not kind of contemporary bangs, I'll tell you. A little too straight across. But there could be a little more of a shaggy bang that we can make this look modern. How do I live in a cave and no? But let me tell you, it's the one thing. Awesome, one of my hairs about. I know about hair. I don't know why. I'm curious about it. I like it. The median cut, a short, asymmetric cut, demonstrate the skills and effects of precision, using a strong frontal outline shape, which complements the flatness of the cut. Man, that's the thing that's strong. It's too strong. And we got softer edges these days. When was this? This was 1987. Yeah, things were a little more rigid then. A little more blunt and rigid. Now, an old classic. The Wizard of Oz. This is called the greatest children's movie ever made. I don't think this is a children's movie at all. It's intense, a little scary with the flying monkeys and everything. I mean, such a classic. It really is. And now you have your Wicked. But now, you can watch them together. They can complement each other. As you can see, I think you can see my, Grease. Oh, amazing. Again, dancing. John Travolta solidified his position as the most versatile and magnetic screen presence of the decade in this film version of the smash hit play Grease. Recording star Olivia Newton-John, rest in peace, Olivia Newton-John, made her American film debut as Sandy, Travolta's naive love interest. The impressive supporting cast reads like a who's who in this quintessential 50s musical. Grease is not just a nostalgic look at a simpler decade, it's an energetic, exciting musical homage to the age of rock and roll. Grease, 1978, color, 110 minutes. Wow. I mean, this is a hoot. I just love this movie so much. Now, also from the side. Now, what is this from the same year? I can't tell. Don't remember. Look at this. This is seen somewhere in there. The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Look at those sensuous lips. Enter at your own risk. The legendary rock and roll horror classic that integrated music, madness, doesn't say queerness, but queer, an absolute pleasure while creating a worldwide phenomenon of midnight audience participation. Dr. Frankenfurter, a mad scientist from the planet Transsexual. Love this movie so much. I love the song. 1975. 1975. Just incredible. Incredible. Now, continuing with another masculine icon that I love so much. Look at this collection. I might prize collection of Jackie Chan action pack. Oh, and the movies are Fantasy Mission Force, Young Tiger, 36 Crazy Fists, and The Young Master. The Young Master is my favorite one of this collection. And I gotta say, I'm so happy. It made me so happy when Jackie Chan was given the Oscar Lifetime Achievement Award a few years ago. And, he's in the new Karate Kid, kind of family. And I'm so excited. Oh, The Young Master is so amazing. And let me tell you, talk about a haircut. Look at this hair. Look how incredible. The Young Master. Now, my favorite of Jackie Chan, of course, is Drunken Master 2 and Drunken Master 1. But this is a wonderful action pack. Yes, absolutely. Now, I love my Yankees. Look at this 1999 World Series. This features Team of the Century, features saluting the Yankees' century of greatness with unforgettable moments from their 25 World Series championships. The New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. Wow. Look, unopened. I can't even bring myself. I just have this and I cherish it. But you know what? I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna watch it. My beautiful Yankees. Baseball. I don't get to watch the games all the time, so what is it visit me in my cave? But I watched this Wednesday's game against Kansas City. Oh, it was great. A great game. Clark Schmidt pitched a good game. Now, this video is dear to my heart. Insects and spiders, see how they grow. As a goblin, this is a kind of a terrain that I'm very interested in, insects and spiders, flowers, oh yeah, the circle of life. They always say the goblins are like, nasty creatures that just take and eat. That's not true. Look at me. I'm a very refined person. Okay. Oh, now this is another dancing video. Roberto Bacon and Lori Ann Greenhouse. These two, if you ever saw these two dance, you'd never forget it. really incredible. They had a mambo routine that just, oh my god, knocked you out. Now in this, they're doing theater art, so they're doing lifts and tricks, dips, spins on the ground, really exciting movements, and knock your partner off their feet, or more so I should say, sweep your partner, off their feet. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Now, next one. The Legends of Country Blues Guitar. Oh, wow. I gotta put my glasses. Every time I take my glasses off, I gotta put them on again. Motto. Featuring Miss John Hurt, Son House, Reverend Gary Davis, Big Bill Broomsey, Robert P. Williams, Mance Lipscomb, Henry Townsend, Brownie McGee, and Josh White. Wow. As a genre, blues music was developed at the beginning of the 20th century by rural black musicians. They shaped it with brilliant inspiration from disparate elements of black song. Wow. This really is the origins, because I'm not too familiar with all of these names here. This was given to me by my friend Poppy John. That's actually his now. Howard Stern. Whoa. Now when we're talking about a masculine icon. Howard Stern, brand new, groundbreaking, ball-breaking comedy video, Butt Bongo Fiesta. Wow. And look at that hair. Look at Howard Stern. I mean, that dude looks like a lady with that hair. A lot of butts, a lot of chests. Yeah, wow. I think this is another of my friend Puppy John's tape because I'm not too familiar with. Now, another very wonderful. Rest in peace, the best of Chris Farley. Wow, what a video. Wow. From the moment he erupted onto Saturday Night Live in 1990, everything about Chris Farley was larger than life. His voice, his movements, and his comedy. Chris played a host of characters, but his funniest was always as himself. Loud, boisterous, and slightly out of control. All his famous Saturday Night characters are here. The Chippendales, dancer, Matt Foley, motivational speaker, host of the Chris Farley Show, Todd O'Connor, Bill Swirsky, superfan. Oh, so memorable. Rest in power, my friend. Let's take a little pause here. I'm looking at these adorable. This is from Japan. My friend gave these to me. I believe these are from a temple. Look at these. Oh, these are gorgeous. I'm not sure if it is a Buddhist temple. They might pick up strangely, color-wise, yeah. But we take a little break and bring these in. only have a few videos to go. But Molly, time will tell. A wonderful father, a wonderful world. Icon, musician, change maker. Time Will Tell presents a unique insight into Bob Marley, the musician, while showing his political and spiritual stance, while showing how his political and spiritual stance has a continuing power and relevance. Interviews, concert performances, and rehearsal footage, much of it previously unseen, makes this the definitive Bob Marley documentary. And it shows Bob Marley and the Wailers, gave the world brilliant and evocative music, which stretches back over nearly 2 decades. Very cool, very, very cool. Yeah, we can watch this together. We got not too many left. We got the 100 funniest moments of the 20th century. From Reader's Digest. From Sid Caesar to Cal Burnett. Abbott and Costello, Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis, Mel Brooks. Oh, by the way, did you hear they're making a Spaceballs 2? And Mel Brooks, still alive, as he's 98 years old, or something like that, is going to play yogurt, as in Yoda. I heard this, that. Can you believe it? Oh, Mel Brooks. Wow. Okay, so this is gonna have great stuff. Only two more. Okay. Oh, Goodfellas. Martin Scorsese's Goodfellas, the best mob movie ever, says Roger Ebert of Siskel and Ebert. Such an intense movie. Look at these. Oh, Ray Liotta, Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci. It's the front movie, right? And then the 1990 Academy Award winner, Best Supporting Actor, Joe Pesci. Is that all it won? Best Supporting Actor. Didn't win Best Picture? Whoa. I wonder what won that year. I never got over that. The year that it was between Avatar and the Hurt Locker. The Hurt Locker one. I'm sorry. Who thinks about Hurt Locker? But I think about Avatar. I do. I think about Avatar. It's just sort of like in my mind. Very intense. Yeah. Final. Speaking of Martin Scorsese, who has a deep and long relationship with the Rolling Stones, uses a lot of Rolling Stones in all the movies, and then directed their whatever performance they did at the Beacon, I can't remember. But this is Rolling Stones Give Me Shelter. What is it? It started as a peaceful thank you from Rolling Stones to their fans, but became the event that brought the 60s to a tragic close. Just 4 months after Woodstock, over 300,000 members of the Love Generation gathered outside San Francisco at the aging Altamont Speedway to see the Stones. Okay, I know what this is about. The Jefferson Airplane and others also there to help the crowd control and security were members of the outlaw biker gang, the Hells Angels. It's a very dark event. Instead of order, an atmosphere of fear and anger overtook the crowd as confrontations with the Hells Angels increased and escalated. Documentary pioneers David and Albert Maysles and Charlotte Zwerin immortalized on film the near riot where one cold-blooded slash transformed a decade's dreams into disillusionment. Gimme Shelter was the greatest rock film ever made. Violence, discord. Was it 1967? 1970 was when this happened. That was when this was made, but it was definitely the late 60s, sort of the end of the sparkly, happy hippie era. This marked the end, right? That, my friends, is my VHS collection. I hope that this was a relaxing Father's Day gift for you. I'll leave you to sleep right with a little more of this mysterious pocket watch. May you have a wonderful rest. May you fall asleep. May you feel honored in your great masculine work. May you give to others. May you give to yourself. And may we all feel the peace and tranquility that allows us to close our eyes and rest at the end of each day. This is Gobla Gool, Fairy Goblin, friend of Dr. Surjoy. I'm glad we can spend this time together, and again, like and subscribe to Dr. Surjoy's channel. Right? Put in the comments if there's some of a VHS video you want to watch together, little clips or something. You gotta think about copyright and stuff. But and I hope to see you again very soon. Okay. Alrighty.